Aloha, and welcome to Thursday's introductory evening in the Tao Calligraphy field. My name is Naomi. I'm a student at the Satori Family Wellness Center here on Maui. It is my honor and great delight to introduce you to Annette Omuro, who will be leading tonight's session. She is a retired teacher who taught in the public school system for 34 years. Annette is one of the co-owners of the Satori Family Wellness Center and is a certified master teacher of the Tao Academy. Annette is also a love, peace, harmony facilitator, as well as a Tao calligraphy practitioner. Annette is an 84-year-old grandmother of 9. It's hard to believe. She's awesome. She's a busy woman serving so many students by sharing the wisdom and practical techniques she has learned from Dr. and Master Jigang Shah. Annette has helped so many of us and our families on Maui and beyond the Hawaiian Islands to become happier and healthier. We are most grateful for her support and services. Let us now welcome Annette Omuro. Welcome, Annette.
Oh, thank you, Naomi. You always give such a nice, warm, beautiful introduction, and I have to make sure that I keep up to your whatever you said. But that's true. I am a Tao. I'm sorry. Well, actually, Tao calligraphy practitioner, but I am also a master teacher of the Tao Academy, and it is truly my honor to be here to serve. I was just talking to Herbert earlier, and he said, "Oh, thank you so much, for your service." But Herbert serves a lot because I had worked with him too and his wife, and they were the most unconditional servants. And that is really what we're here for, because the purpose of our life is to serve. And so being here in the free Tao calligraphy field, Tao Chang is service. And actually, Master Shah has given us this powerful field because he serves humanity, Mother Earth, and all souls in countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. And we are so very, very blessed that, we can be here in such a powerful field so that we can live happier and healthier lives. And so, I'm very, very honored that we are gathered here. So I thank Wendy, Mercedes, Marie, Herbert, Amy, and Naomi. And I'm hoping that more will join. And this is truly an introductory course or class for beginners who know nothing about the Tao Chang or the Tao, because the Tao Chang consists of Tao calligraphies. And so you may hear the things over and over whenever you come on, but as Master Shah says, many times when you listen the first time, you miss out some of the things. And then when you hear it the second time, you go, I didn't even realize, what you're saying. And, because your soul gets uplifted, your heart opens wider every time you come to a session or an event with Master Shah. And so he always brings out, and he always says, you can repeat over and over because there's someone that will have an aha moment, right? And so I would like, before I even begin, to let you know that when we put up the Tao calligraphy, the Tao Chang, the frequency and vibration is so high. Please keep them in your hearts, not take any still shots or camera or photos, okay? And if you did accidentally, you can just delete them because we need to honor, heaven's wish. And so please do not take any recordings, and we will do that for you, all right? So that is the housekeeping that I will talk about. And so I just would like to share with you the purpose of this evening, this free Tao calligraphy field evening. We need to thank Master Sha for his generosity, because he is saying that we need to share at least once a week the field, the Tao field, so that others can experience the significance and power of this field. Many of us who are here today, we know the power of the field. We know what Tao calligraphies can do, because many of us have read or heard the many heart-touching miracle stories of Master Sha's, Tao calligraphy healings. And so, being here today, if you experience something, please share that and share it with others, like your family, your friends who are going through difficulties, who are going through challenges. Because at this time, Mother Earth is having many challenges. And we want to help and serve them so that they too can live happier and healthier lives. We don't want to keep this secret to ourselves, right? Because what is the purpose of our life? To serve. So we need to serve by sharing. Share the link. And then later on, they can register with us so that we can have their information, so we can send out, our links or our events or any kind of special services that we have. So at this time, what we're going to do is I'm going to share a video. And many of you may have seen this video on how Master Sha became a Tao calligraphy master. And as you know, he said he never had really, when he was young, any formal training. But, being Master Sha, wow. Even his teacher once said that as he was writing, she could feel, that the power in his writing. And the only reason she taught him how to write in that Ibitsu, which is the oneness writing, is because she knew the purity of Master Sha. She knew the purpose of why Master Sha wanted to become a Tao calligraphy master. And it was to serve humanity and all souls. Because as the Professor Lee, his teacher, said, she is able to write and teach him how to write the calligraphy. But Master Sha connects with the source. And the source will pour in the Tao natures. We embody the 10 Tao within the calligraphies. And it is made of the most purest and most positive Shen, Qi, and Jing, or soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. And so we'll share this, and then we'll talk a little more later so that you can understand why we come into the field. Okay? So I will share my screen at this time, and I will activate. Oh, I'm sorry. I will share my video at this time so that you can see how Master Sha became a Tao calligraphy master. And as you are watching, I want you to really feel the presence of Professor Lee and Master Sha's connection. I mean, every time I watch it, it just touches my heart. So let us share this at this time.
相爱、平安、和谐 love, peace, harmony. I was like, wow, I love this one stroke to finish. When I saw Professor Lee's 导法自然 follow nature's way, and 相爱、平安、和谐 love, peace, harmony. I was like, wow, I love this one stroke to finish one word. I felt such a desire in my heart. I want to learn this. I went to her place. I said, I truly want to learn this. And she said, you want to learn this? I said, can you teach me how to write a few simple words? When I was a child, I didn't have the opportunity to learn the calligraphy. I did not have a foundation.
Master Sha learned a very unique and extremely powerful Chinese calligraphy named Yi from Professor Li Chu-yun, a top Chinese character expert.
中国的文字开始要介绍给大家讲呢，就是说大家说的是书法。什么叫做文呢？就是人的动作。字呢，就是人的语言，把它合起来就是动作跟语言的符号，就是中国的文字。
Professor Li was educated directly by Tai Shi, who's a descendant of Kongzi, the founder of Confucianism.
主要的太师说，写不好字呢，就不是一个好学生。因为中国的俗语说，一个人写的文字是代表你的衣冠。假如一个人出去衣冠都不整的话，就换句说你也写不出好字来。所以从此呢，我就有一个坚定限制啊，我一定要把字写好。
Professor Li is the only lineage holder for Tai Shi's Yi calligraphy. She has not released this unique calligraphy to anyone. Master Sha is her only lineage holder. She started to teach Master Sha when she was nearly 100 years old.
一笔字, what I learned from Professor Li and Tai Shi is extremely unique. For example, 令案, 灵光, 令案, so, more than 20 pieces, components, more than 20 components. But when you write 一笔字, just you do not stop. More than 20 pieces in one stroke to finish. This is a oneness concept.
太师讲的时候，并不是说你不外传，就是说你不可以根本要传任何人的话，一定有他的条件。这个条件是说，第一，他可以跟你学写字，可以用这个字去有全能的知识去传给他的下一代，或者是他可以运用字的理解能够去为别人解决一些困难问题的啊，更要看着一个字的书法，可以知道一个人的个性、事业，还有他的健康。所以呢，因为沙医师他是医生，所以我就想目标就把这种一笔字的气派写法交给沙医师，让他去用他的医学的智能去帮助病人。
Professor Li offered a crown chakra blessing to transmit the sacred wisdom and power of her Ibitsa calligraphy to the heart and soul of Master Sha.
恳求叩请太师肯允李秋云所学的字源、字理、国学、文字哲学和速写一笔字的书法，详细的、分条的、规律的，有确定宗旨的，去传授给沙志刚医师。这样子我们传给沙志刚医师，请他祝福病者，祝福有难者，施法施力，走遍天下，世界全球，去施他的法力。谢谢太师，谢谢太师，谢谢太师。希望沙医师能够领这个学士的途径， 我们互相的学习下去，要达到上天的赐恩、太师的指教、传宗接代的，好好把它以助人为乐、助人为本的使用的你的医学救人助人。感谢上天，感谢太师，
感恩叩谢李老师、太师、上天，我有这样的这么大的福气来学习国学、文字哲学、字源、一笔字，把它发扬光大，把它用于治病救人，使人健康长寿，转化人生。我非常荣幸立誓苦学下功夫学，能够学到李老师、太师的大智慧、大本领，终身为人类造福。感恩叩谢，感恩叩谢，
谢谢太师，谢谢太师。
Wow, isn't that so heart-touching? You know, whenever I see this video, it just touches my heart because I look at Master Sha kneeling before his teacher with so much respect. He has that humility, which we all need, right? And, you know, he is so grateful. And just bowing down and receiving from Professor Lee a crown chakra blessing. Bowing his head in such a humble way. And you know, the reason why, as I said, Professor Lee taught only, and actually Master Sha is her only lineage holder, because she was told that she was not allowed to teach anyone this Ibitsu, but she had permission. You know, she spoke to heaven, and she knew in her heart too that Master Sha's calligraphy will be uplifted. This Ibitsu is oneness writing, but it is not Tao calligraphy. Tao calligraphy is when Master Sha connects to the source, and the source will pour in its most positive and purest soul, heart, mind, and body, which we call Shen, Qi, and Jing. And it also carries the 10 greatest nature of the Tao, or the source. It embodies the 10 greatest qualities. And so when you sit in front of the Tao calligraphy, Tao Chang, what's happening? This high frequency positive field removes our negative messages and negative information that we carry on our soul, not only in this lifetime, but in past lifetimes as well. And so we're very, very blessed that we can sit in this powerful calligraphy. So it is now activated for our purpose here today. So connect with this powerful field. Here is the Tao Chang level 1, which Master Sha has given to humanity so that it can bring more love, to bring more light, so that it can heal and transform to make us live happier and healthier lives. So I know many of you must have felt, you know, when you saw, it was a very sacred ceremony, you know, what we just saw. And so I'm very grateful that we're able to experience that, especially in this field. For this field is now activated for our purpose. It is turned on, so, you know, whatever request that you make is going to be very powerful. So if there is anyone who'd like to share what they felt when they were watching this video. You can unmute and share if you wish. I know we have a very shy group, but it's nice to, as Master Sha says, sharing is caring, because sometimes when you share something, the person around next to us say, wow, I was thinking that as well, and then, but I understand, because I was that kind of person that did not share. I kept it to myself, but now I'm thinking, oh, I should have shared. Maybe more virtue would have come to me. But anyone like to share?
Master Annette,
Yes, Claire.
um, this is not about tonight, but then last week from Monday, when I went on your class,
Yes.
I had a tooth on my upper jaw that was sore. And I didn't know why, but I continued chanting and praying for help to heal my pain. And by Wednesday, the pain was gone.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I
Thank
know that you were on our Wednesday Tao Calligraphy membership call
Yes.
too, and you were blessed to be served, right?
Oh, I was chosen. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. That's the power of what Master Sha does. I know sometimes our pain does not go away quickly, because we do have Shenchijing blockages, and every person has a different amount of blockages, right? And so sometimes, wow, you sit in the field and you say, oh my gosh, I just feel so good. And some people say, well, I'm not, I'm feeling worse. But then Master Sha always says, that's okay, because things are coming out. What you don't need is coming out. And so give it time. And when some of the things are cleared, you're going to start to feel better. So it's very good to share, so that we can let you know some of the things that are happening that Master Shah has taught us. So Herbert, I saw your hand go up. I hope you are still willing to share.
Oh, yes. Oh, am I muted?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you're not
No.
muted. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, today I went to this barber, and then she gave me this newspaper, and I should have taken down the name of the newspaper. And then I saw this article about placebo. And so, and what happened was the drug companies, they test for how effective the drug is before they could, give out to the public. So this placebo is just a sugar pill. And so all the participants, they don't know which one they are taking. And so they compare whatever the China manufactured with this placebo. Then I was thinking to myself, whatever Master Shah is offering us, the calligraphy, the blessings that we receive, those are the placebos that we can use to help us through whatever we are going through. So I'm so, so grateful for Master Shah and, and all his spiritual teachers for, embracing all his wisdom and teaching to all the students around the world. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Herbert, for sharing. Actually, these Tao calligraphies are the real thing, because I sit here and I can feel the vibration. And so, even when I am in the field, when I am, sharing, I actually benefit from it. And so, we talk about those of you who come and participate. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Master Shah thanks every soul that comes. And that's the reason why we have these events, so that you can experience. As Herbert says, we're so blessed, he's so grateful to Master Sha. Yes, because look at what he gives us. You know, he gives us everything so that we can live happier and healthier lives. You know, so that gratitude that we have in our hearts are very, very important. So, you know, and I know that watching the video, you know, I'm quite sure many of you felt Master Sha's humility, felt even Master Sha's gratitude that Professor Lee would, you know, share with him the Ibitsu writing. You know, I could just feel, oh, whenever I see that, it just touches my heart. So thank you, Claire and Herbert, for sharing.
Amy has shared in the chat.
Okay, could you read it for me, please?
It says, thank you, Annette. The video touched my heart too. I could feel the love in my heart too. And even for me, I've seen the video before, but this time around, it seemed much more profound. So thank you for sharing that video this evening.
Thank you, Naomi. You know, because this is exactly what Master Sha tells us. Every time we see something, even when we read the book, he says, even if you read it 17 times, you're still going to find something like, I didn't realize that, you know? And just like when we watch a video, because our hearts are open, wider, because our souls have been more uplifted, when you watch something at this moment compared to what you watched maybe like 2 years ago, you would have a very different experience. So thank you, Nomi, for sharing that. Thank you, Amy, for writing in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is why we are here. We are here to actually experience this Tao calligraphy field, or we can call it the level 1 Tao Chang. It is so powerful. We're so very blessed. So what I'm going to do is, you know, as we said that Master Sha actually, my thing is in the way, okay. Actually created calligraphies. But why is his calligraphy different from an ordinary calligraphy? It is beautiful. You know, calligraphies are beautiful. They're artwork, right? They, in the art world, they always say the calligraphies have really touched people's hearts even. But the Tao calligraphy is called a transformative art because it can transform our negative Shen Qian Jing, or soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter into the positive Shen Qi Jing. And that is how we start to heal faster. We start to have fewer challenges in our lives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read what Master Sha wrote. And this is the book from the Tao Chang Tao Calligraphy. Maybe some of you may have it. Oh, right here. And it says here, Tao Chang carry Tao Shen Qi Jing, which can melt and transform negative Shen Qi Jing in our health, relationships, finances, organizations, and every aspect of life. So this is what this Tao Chang does. It is melting away and transforming the negative messages in our Shen Qi Jing. And it says, Tao Chang is the Tao Shen Qi Jing field, which is the purest Shen Qi Jing field with the 10 greatest natures that can again melt and transform our negative and blocked Shen Qi Jing in health, relationships, finances, and in every aspect of life. So this is how we heal, by just transforming our negative Shen Qi Jing. So just by being here, many of you may not even feel it, but Master Shaw always says something is happening. And for those of you who have open channels, are very blessed. So if you want to share, you can just unmute anytime during this session. We welcome you to share. Okay, so we're going to do a practice right now in this field with one of the calligraphies. And the calligraphy we're going to use, and remember, each calligraphy, even if it says Da Quan Chu or Da He or Da Ai, carries all the 10 greatest nature or 10 Da, 10 greatest qualities of the source. So we're going to work with Da Ai because I know many of you, I just blocked myself. Okay, now this is Da Ai. The circle here, for many of the new people, I know most of you already know, but those that come into our membership sessions know that we draw the circle 3 times. This is the Tao. We go Tao, Tao, Tao. And then we're going to connect. Now this is the pathway. Okay, this is the Da. I know many of you have been practicing Da, greatest. It's the source, the Da, from the source, greatest love. This is love. So as you are connecting, you can put your 5 fingers together, follow me, go slow, follow the pathway, because when you are tracing with me, you are removing already your negative messages and information. You're removing the blockages that really are causing many challenges in our life. And then you go around 3 times again. Okay, so I'm going to do the invocation and we're going to do the practice and this is how you can do it with even your card. Even if it's not a Tao Chang card, it is very powerful. This Tao Chang, the frequency and the dimensions have been uplifted, right? And so many times you hear very many miracle stories, but we also have these 10 Da cards that Master Shah have. Many of you, have these cards. They are very powerful. He said you can sleep with it. Many times, when you're not feeling well, you can just place it, the card, and all of a sudden you start to feel good. And why is that? Because it has very, very high positive Senchi Jing, right? And so use these cards if you're not in the field, but if you have any opportunity to, even in the field, from Master Shah says, you can take a shower every single day, wash the outside, but you need to wash the inside as well. And how can you do that? Going into the Tao field, the Tao calligraphy field, it washes your Senchi Jing blockages in the inside so that you can really be healthy. Okay, so I will now share with you, put my cards here, and actually, you can also have these cards uplifted if you want to. You can look at Master Shah's store, and they may have, sometimes they do have, especially if you go to events, you can uplift the cards to a higher level. But as Master Shah says, every card is very powerful, but every card also, or every calligraphy also has a different frequency, different dimension, and different vibration. Okay, so we're so blessed to be here today. So today's practice, the hand power, or the body power, usually is where you put your hand is where the benefits happen, right? I gotta look at the time. The time goes by so fast. But in this practice, we are going to use this position. We're going to put the 5 fingers together and we are going to trace the Tao 3 times. Okay? And then we're going to go Da. The reason why we put our 5 fingers together is the 5 fingers represents the 5 elements. So actually we are just like healing from head to toe, skin to bone, because the 5 elements is like the wood element. It and the organ that within the wood element would be like the liver, the gallbladder, emotional, unbalanced emotion of anger, and we want to transform that into patience, right? Then we go to the fire element, which holds the heart and the small intestine, and the unbalanced emotion of anxiety and depression. What's happening around the world, many people are getting anxious and depressed, and so we want to change that into joy and compassion, right? And then we go to the earth element. Now the earth element is the spleen and the stomach. And how many of you worry a lot? The unbalanced emotion is worry, and we want to transform that worry into love. Well, did I say love and compassion? Yes, love and compassion. The anxiety and depression was transform it into joy. I don't know, many times when I'm talking, I realize, oh, I just said that, right? Okay, so now we went to the, where are we? To the metal element. Okay, so the metal element holds the lungs and also our large intestine, and the unbalanced emotion of um, sadness and grief, and we want to transform that into courage. And then we go to the water element. It's right by your kidney area in the back, okay? And the water element has kidneys, the urinary bladder, and the unbalanced emotion of fear. Okay, so we want to change that and transform that into calmness. So when we are doing it with our 5 fingers together, we are actually helping all of these areas transform, right? So we're very blessed. So that would be the body power. And then I'm going to read to you this is from the Tao Chang book, okay? Dear the Tao Calligraphy, Da I. Dear Tao Shen Qi Jing Field of the Tao Calligraphy, Da I. Dear Heaven and Mother Earth, dear Divine, the Tao, and the Source, and beyond, and call in any of the holy being of your choice. They will come, and you tell them, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please give me a healing for, and now make a request, put in what you want to be healed or transformed. Then say, I am extremely grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now visualize the Tao Source Senchijing field. This Da'ai is a Senchijing field of the Tao Calligraphy, and it is melting. You visualize that melting away all these negative blockages or negative Senchijing, okay, in the area. Because if you're suffering from a certain area, as you are tracing, visualize. So you're going to do tracing, chanting, and simultaneously you're going to visualize that area, okay, that you made a request for, so that the light can remove those blockages. All right? Very powerful. So let us begin. Oh, and what we're going to chant is Da'ai, Da'ai, melts all blockages, transforms all life. Da'ai, Da'ai. Okay? So you can just trace it while I chant it, and you can chant in your head. If some of you are not feeling well and are lying down, make sure you chant in your head. Don't chant out loud, because we don't want to dissipate the energy. Okay, we want to hold on to that energy. So while I'm chanting, you chant in your head. Okay, so let us begin. Die, die, melt all blockages, transforms all life. Die, 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 melt all blockages, transforms all life. Die, 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 die. Silently. Melts all blockages. Transforms all life. Melts all blockages. Transforms all life. And out loud one more time. Die, die, melts all blockages, transforms all life. Die, die. And one last time. And when you are listening or chanting with me, visualize that light, the da'i light, the frequency, the vibration, filling that area and melting away those blockages. Da'i, da'i, melts all blockages, transforms all life. Die, die. And if you are still tracing, be sure to trace all the way down to the end, because as Master Sha says, this is a oneness writing. Ibitsu, a oneness writing. This is a transformative art. And so many of us may feel the difference in the area that you may be having pain somewhere and it could have lessened. But sometimes it may have gotten worse. But know that it's coming out and it will start. We just did a short practice. Master Sha says if you have a chronic ailment or a life-threatening ailment, you need to do at least 2 hours or more a day, because the blockages are slowly being removed. And especially if you're not in the field, it takes a little longer, but still, as Master Sha says, whatever blockages are being removed, we're so, so blessed. We're very, very grateful for all the blockages that are melting away slowly by slowly so that we can have fewer challenges in our lives. This is so, so wonderful. So let me see. We're going to do, I'm going to have a blessing at this time. And what I want to do is I want you to right now connect with the Tao calligraphy field. Okay? And I want you to think of a number from 1 to 88. And then I'm going to bless whoever number I pulled earlier that was guided by the source. So write in the chat any number from 1 to 88. Because this is Kuan Yin's, one Kuan Yin and the 87 Buddhas. So just choose any number that came because you're guided, right? I wanted to do this blessing first because I know the time is limited, but I wanted to also do an animation, a practice using the animation of clearing, our blockages with Chi Channel mantra. But we'll see if we have time. We'll do that because to do these practices in the field, it magnifies the power even much more. It's it's beyond our imagination. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of you already wrote on the chat, but if you can't, you can unmute. If you don't know, if you can't unmute, I'm sorry, write in the chat. Unmute yourself, and maybe Naomi can take the numbers down because she already. Is there anyone that did not have time to write in the chat that would like to unmute and give us your number? I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, I don't have a number yet. Okay, so maybe whoever wrote in the chat, maybe Naomi can let me know and I will.
Yes, the closest is Irma.
Irma.
Yeah, at 28.
Okay, my number that I was guided to pull was 38. So Irma, you're very blessed. We are all going to serve at this time. And remember what Master Sha says, heal one, heal all, right? And when you are serving, you also receive blessing. But Irma was chosen by guidance, and so she's going to be in this field. I'm going to put on let me see. Okay, this is the Tao Chang field. It's activated. All of the calligraphies are activated that come from the level 1 Tao Chang. And so she's going to be, so if visualize Irma in the circle of the field. We are going to, and some of you who have Tao Light Treasures or Tao Hand, but if you have a Tao Hand, you need to make sure that you have permission, and you always offer back virtue to heaven. So you can just ask the Tao Chang to please, as I said, offer a blessing to Irma as most appropriate. And Irma is going to make her silent request at this time as we, close our eyes and visualize, dear the Tao Chang, level 1 calligraphies. We love you, we honor you, and we appreciate you. Dear all of the holy beings that are present here, and the 10 greatest qualities of the Tao Source. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please bless Irma as most appropriate for her request at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we say, dear the Tao Calligraphies, heal and rejuvenate and transform Irma as most appropriate. Thank you, Thank you. Thank you. Dear the Tao Calligraphy Field and all the holy beings that are present, please heal, rejuvenate, and transform Irma as most appropriate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dear the Tao Chang Field, all of the holy beings that are present, we love you, we honor you, and we appreciate you. Please bless Irma as most appropriate. And visualize Irma with the light from the source filling her, rejuvenating her, transforming whatever she made a request for as most appropriate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear the Tao Calligraphy Field and all of the holy beings that are present and that we called in and our Tao Light treasures, please bless Irma, heal her, rejuvenate her, transform her as most appropriate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to visualize the light. How? Meaning everything is perfect, all is well, excellent. And we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. We thank the Tao Calligraphy, Da Ai, Da Kuan Chu, Da He from the level 1 Tao Chang, and all of the 10 greatest qualities. We thank all of the holy beings that you called in, because many of us called in the holy beings of our choice. And we thank our teacher, Dr. and Master Shah, for creating this powerful field for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I also got a message, and Brittany is not feeling well, and so can we at this time offer a blessing to her? Everyone, you can continue to ask, dear the Tao Calligraphy from the Tao Chang, bless Brittany as most appropriate for her request. We are grateful to be able to offer this blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear the Tao Chang, Tao Calligraphy, all the holy beings within, please bless Brittany as most appropriate. And all of you can silently sing or chant your I love my heart and soul, or whatever mantra you wish, okay? I will sing love, peace, and harmony, okay, for beloved Brittany. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Silently, you are in the field, the Tao Source light, is removing the blockages as most appropriate for you. Tao light, just heal and rejuvenate as most appropriate. Tao Calligraphies of the Tao Chant, heal and rejuvenate Brittany is most appropriate. Tao Chant, Tao Calligraphies, bless and heal and rejuvenate Brittany is most appropriate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. We thank the Tao Calligraphy Field, all the holy beings. We thank our beloved teacher, Dr. and Master Sha. We thank our Tao Light treasures as well. And any of the authorities that I use, I'm very, very grateful. So I thank each and every one of you, and I'm hoping that, as I said, sometimes the blessing, you can just all of a sudden feel the difference, but sometimes you have to sleep on it depending on, our whatever we carry within us, our shenchijing. Okay, so thank you for letting us know. I just got the message right now, so I'm sorry I didn't do it together, but is there anyone that would like to share?
Can I share what was placed in the chat by Brittany? She's not feeling well, but she placed on the chat the February Tao Calligraphy Field monthly membership program, the registration links, as well as the affiliate link to join the global events, Tao Song, Touch the Button, Tao Water, and so forth.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. I know Brittany wasn't feeling well. She's serving, and yet she's still putting out the links. So thank you very much, Brittany. And I'm hoping that you're feeling much better. You can text me or who else? Irma. Anyone would like to share? Hi, Irma. Maybe you can unmute, because you're truly blessed to be picked. I guess you're still muted, right? Because I can't seem to hear unless my wait.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
oh.
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
now.
I just want to say
Yeah, now I hear you.
I pressed the wrong button. Thank you so much for the blessings. I didn't expect that, but I just want to say that it was a very, very chilly evening here, where in Pearl City, and with the blessings and everything else that comes with it, I feel very comforted and warm. So thank you,
That's
everyone.
wonderful. Yes, thank you, Irma, because many times when Master Shah offers blessings to people too, you know what happens? They say, oh, they're feeling very warm. They know that it's being, received. So I thank every single one of you. And I know that time is time to close. And so I'm going to, so just give gratitude to our field, and we say thank you to all of you that joined us today. So I thank you, Wendy, Mercedes, Marlene, Marie, Herbert, Gregory, Irma, Claire, Chiemi, Brittany, Brian, Betty, Amy K, and Naomi for joining this evening. Thank you so much. Be sure to let others who are going through some difficult times come to these free healing evenings, because it is so powerful. And many of us are here to serve, and this is one way to serve, to share with them this link so that they can experience the Master Shah says If you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. If you want to know the power of the Tao Calligraphies, the Tao Calligraphies, experience it. So let them come and experience. So all of you who came today, you all know that blockages were removed. You're going to start to feel better. So I'm very grateful for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. So thank you everyone for joining today. Aloha and mahalo. And let's see, what other thing on the, oh yes, we will try to fix our registration links. We're trying to make things simple, but many times when you're in that process, it creates some problems. But just like, when we try to remove our negative message, sometimes we don't feel good. But in the end, everything will be perfect. So we all say everything's going to be perfect in the registration as well as all what we're trying to do to help everyone to register. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, Marlene. I see her mahalo there.